Hello YouTube, this is Forza Potenza and welcome to a new series on this channel. This involves Manchester United, but I'm going to do something a bit different. This idea come from a video I seen a while back, but I've removed every player that's over 21 in this team. I've had to keep a few players up for Fellaini and Herrera to keep the numbers up, but the plan is I can only sign players who are under 21. Any players who are still at the club who are over 21, I have to try and sell. But the thing is, if I sign a player and they're under 21, and then, like, say I can play them as long as I like after that. As long as when I sign them, they're 21 or younger. That's a genuine rule. So I've had to bring in a couple of players because I've had to remove so many. There was less than 18 players. There's only about 12 or 13 that were under 21 in that squad. So I've kept all them, but I've had to remove a few. I've had to remove a ton of players. I've had to bring in a few. Kane, Dyer, Chambers, and Sinogo, and Jack Ormick. I've had to bring in Bentaleb as well. I've had to bring in a few, otherwise there wouldn't be enough. You can see there I'm really struggling. The only ones I'm on reserves who are the right age are Varela and McNair. And this episode I've recorded a whole lot. This episode's all about transfers really, and also lots of introducing it like this. I've put us in the championship, by the way. You can see we need a lot of depth to this squad. There is no depth whatsoever, but luckily I have got 20 million, almost 21, and I've got 165 on Wade's budget. Rule is anybody under the age of 21 can be from wherever I like, so they don't necessarily have to be. I don't have to sign players just from one league, and I can sign players who are first team players if I want. You'll see a lot of that in this video, and that's why players like Dyer have been allowed to come in, Bentaleb, a few first team players for different clubs. It won't look like United by the end, by the way. I was going to do this with Blues with financial takeover just for the kiss, but I realised that I used up my financial takeover for level 10, and I'm only at level 19 as I start recording this. So yeah, the first move I wanted was a centre back. Nathan Ake, he's more of a centre back than this game says. But my first offer, I wanted to put in 5 million for him, because it said between 3.8 and 6.3. I thought that's pretty much bang in the middle. Brill, Donald, Mbolo as well. This player is incredible. I really wanted him. I was going to try and buy him first of all. I didn't know how much I'd want at all. I didn't know if I'd be able to sell him at the time. Of course I know now I'm recording this audio afterwards, but hey ho, I'm trying to make it sound reasonably live. You can see these are a couple of the players I've sort of gone in for bids for. There's Truman, Spiegel, Stanek, Nickel. There's Nichols. There's a good few others as well. So I've just been messing around with the settings on GarageBand as I'm recording by accident. But I put in an offer for Vans. I'll add the inquiries up for Butland and all that. And you can see there's a couple of others. There's Emilio Martinez, Horn, and Karius I was looking at. Timo Horn in particular impresses me. It's either going to be him or Karius, and probably try and get Bond either side, alongside of that. Just so I've got a bit more backup really. I've only got 2 goalkeepers at the moment. I don't mind having 3, but sometimes it's nice to have 4, especially if you're going to build a really in-depth squad like I normally do. Yes, excuse me if I'm burping and all sorts in this video. Yeah, flat coke, not the best thing to keep you going on. But Ake's offer was rejected, so I went back in with 5.5 million. I think that's a fairly decent fee. I think it's probably a bit overpriced, but it's a decent amount. Bond we're looking at, they accepted the 1 million, and now we're going to try and get his contract nailed down. We'll give him an important first team player. At this point I wasn't sure if he was going to be the only goalkeeper I would end up signing, and Mbolo was rejected for Horn's been accepted by Cologne, but Mbolo couldn't join because he's newly joined the team. I have an idea of how to get him, and you will see part 1 of that idea in this video. The other part I haven't even recorded yet, and I'm half a season through. So, but here's the first part of it. I'm going to try and get him on loan. I can't do it for future fee because he's newly joined to the team. That would not work. But what I can do is I have a way of getting him, and that involves getting him on loan. If I need to recall him from the loan spell and then try and sign him, so be it. But I've got an idea. Anyway, Declan John is another player I'm looking at. I'm just going to go straight in with enough for 2 million here. It's probably a bit over the top. And it leaves the wage budget suffering a little bit. But I need a good left back to be my backup, really. I've got Shaw, but the best backup I've really got at the moment is Reece James. So I'm going to go for Hancock's as well, just in case. And Denver Gray, I wanted 2.1 for him. So many good left midfielders and left wingers on this game. By the way, I'm sort of struggling to get them all in, and I desperately want quite a few. I desperately want to get a couple in because I need backup, and well, I don't know. I'll probably going for too many here. But Denver Gray, excuse me. I'm gonna offer up Cleverly. That'll be it. I need to get rid of Cleverly, and I can't see myself getting as much as I want from him because he's transfer listed. He'd be a good player for Birmingham, and I got rid of him from Villa, so that'd be a pretty good signing. Goretzka as well. This player is incredible. I love him. I love Goretzka. I love him in my teams. He's just got so much skill, and he's not necessarily the most pacey player, but he does the job all right. And I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get rid of Hernandez, and it was so close. I didn't want to spend 12 million on him in case I couldn't get 12 million for Hernandez. So I thought, why not? I'd definitely get that. Karius there has been accepted by Mainz with the transfer offer. We were looking at Sean Murray, Kobe Arthur, Patrick Bamford, Dembele, and Mats Maladali. You can see there's a couple of us. As we come down. I'm sorry, I just need to keep on swallowing them. I can't do anything about it at the moment other than stop recording, but I've been desperate to record all morning. And while it's 2:45, if I can record this talking about Soccer Saturday, I'll be pretty happy. Dembele we're going to go in with an offer for Stakaski. Ivan Landal I was also looking at. Don't ask why I'm going for so many Championship players. I just thought that'd be a good backup, really. And don't ask why I accepted so many of them. I'm sort of ruining myself for this first season a little bit. In the second season, the other players that I would want to get, over 17, 18, 19 year olds, they'll have grown a little bit, so they'll probably cost a lot more for it, but hey ho. Mats Maladali, he couldn't join them because he recently joined from Mulder, I believe. So I tried to get him in on loan. Horn has accepted the contracts. So is it Timo Horn is now in this team. Also, Jonathan Bond is now in this team. So we've got two goalkeepers. And Mbolo has joined on loan. I'm sure it'll be a fantastic signing. Yeah, you can see just going through the emails. And even better, and even more good news. I knew about Karius before, but now Ake has been accepted by Chelsea. In that transfer offer. Time to get down to the contract talks, and I'm going to give him an important first team player because I think that's what he is for this team in its current state. Karius as well accepted. I don't need to carry on with my bid for him though. I really don't. It'd just be a waste of time. Yeah, Horn 74 overall. That's incredible. And I still need to get rid of players like Evans and that. You can see where I'm sort of struggling. I was just sort of checking where am I struggling for depth on this team, and it sort of helped me a lot because I know I need a good centre back or two. I need a couple of wingers, but I'm dealing with that. I'm probably alright on the striker force, but we strikers always try. I like having about 5 or 6 decent players and 3 or 4 that I can constantly rotate. There we are. Going contract off for Goretzka. Because that went through alright. Crucial first team player we're going to make him, 40 grand a week. I'm prepared to pay him that because he'll be a fantastic sign to this team. The other accepted for Declan John as well. That will be a pretty good signing. He's a very good left back. He didn't start off that good. He starts off like mid-60s level with like Matic and not much better than Hancock's really, but I'm just confident it'll grow. Yeah, so we're going to make him what you want for Demi Gray. I'm going to offer him crucial first team player. I can't remember if he accepted or not. I'm recording this afterwards, I genuinely can't remember. But Wolves have accepted the Ebanks Landal offer. And yeah, we're just going to make a few contract talks to see if there you go for that crucial first team player. Brighton have accepted for Stakaski as well. And there's a couple of others that we'll get down to in a moment. I apologise for that quick changeover. I'm only had to record like 11 minutes or so of audio on this, so this is quite a long video. I need to sort of swap over to make sure I'll last the distance. Anyway, I'm going to make an offer for Mitch Hancocks as well. I'm going to get back to them. They're desperate for a bit more, but 1.2 I think is quite reasonable. I think I'd be happy with that in real life. Moussa Dembele, £5 a week is pretty good. An important first team player. I don't know if he will be, but I thought if he's at Fulham, I can make him on here. Vladlen Yurchenko, I thought I'd try and get him on loan. He's not the greatest of players in the world, but I quite like him. He does alright at Leverkusen as far as I know. Because I was desperate for an attacking midfielder to suit this formation. It's essentially a 4-4-2 diamond, but with a centre mid instead of defensive. Had an offer for Nani. I was happy to... I wanted a bit more for it, really. It's worth 10 million, and I know when you transfer list to play, a bit of the value goes from that. But if I could get a bit more for him, I'd be happy. And then we're going to put in an offer for Biddy Romana, and yeah, take that in. 4.8 thousand, that's all I wanted. That is absolutely incredible. Most of these players in this team will want more a week, even the ones who want bugger all in terms of wages. In the end, Bayern were being a bit reluctant with me, so I just thought I'd study it. I'm just trying to get a bit more out of it, just for the sake of it, really. I don't really need that money. Declan John, I can confirm, has joined us now for 2 million. What a fantastic backup player will be. Mats Maladali has also joined the club. We're making some good deals in this. I'm looking at Adrian Rabiot as well. I know that he's a fantastic player in real life. He's one of the sort of up-and-coming players. I thought I'd try and get him. I was having a look at Zalalem. Ward-Prowse, I wanted 14 million. Maybe if I had a bit more money and didn't have to make so many signings, I would. But at the moment, I need to, this transfer window is about making a ton of signings just to get the team all right. So maybe I could go in with about 15 or 16 in the summer. Next time round, I'm going to go for Abaid as well, just for the sake of it, really. Just try and see what I can do. Goretzka rejected the contract offer, so I think it was the fact that I offered him crucial first team. I don't think it was. I don't know what it was. I can't remember now. It should come up. Oh, it's a relocating thing. Yeah, I remember that now. He didn't want to relocate, so I'd have him a bit more money. That's all right. Van der Hoorn as well. He's 21. He's an incredible player. I would have gone for the old Veltman, but then I remembered he's 22, not 21, so he's just above the limit. You can see there we've had the loan offer accepted for we've had the offer accepted first of all for Nathan Ake, which is a fairly good signing. Yurchenko is now on loan. He has the potential to be quite good for us as a backup player. And Forster Kaski, the backup midfielder, has signed for us. You can see there, Ebanks Landal has rejected. I'm not too disappointed about that. Hancocks, I couldn't get to complete the deal, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, so Dembele and Dembele has accepted his contract. Demry Gray hasn't. I think he didn't think I could give him a crucial first team player slot. I'm just going to tweak up the wages a bit as well, just to persuade him a little bit more. Because 5.5, I think that's pretty good. It's not wasting my budget at all. I've got plenty on the wage side, and I always will do, because these players, like the expensive ones are about 4 or 5 million, but some of those cheaper ones, 2 or 3 million for a player who's probably worth, not quite, no, they'll be worth a lot more later on. If I was building this squad up with them at the full potentials, this would cost me, well, pretty much have to swap a fantastic, well-beaten player for all of them in one go, or something stupid, I don't know. But I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But anyway, I've made a contract offer for Harrison Reed because they accepted the offer. We had an offer in for Marouane Fellaini, 4.9. It's not going to recoup everything. That's pretty good, I think. We've sold Fellaini now. The offer has been accepted for Van der Hoorn. This is a very fast-moving episode, I apologise, and my slurring words slows it down a little bit, to be fair. But there we are, Van der Hoorn, giving him a contract. We've gone back in with another inquiry from Murray. They want 400 grand more for the second inquiry, but it don't matter too much. It's a little bit of money. Goretzka has accepted the contract. That is a big transfer. He's a big player for me. And Denry Gray has also accepted one of many good left midfielders, as I've already mentioned in this video, I believe. There we go. We'll have a look at Yildirim, Fernandez, Vestergaard, and Maya. I thought Yildirim was about 69 overall. He's sort of like my backup option. Bruno Fernandes, given how much I wanted for him, I was like, I'm not going into that. Vestergaard, I was happy to give him 1.4 million for him. He's a good player. I think he's about 72 or 73 overall from when I've done my I done a career mode on my own half an hour. Adam Mayer, 12 million. I thought it's a big deal, but we got the way to put it to sort it out. I wanted a backup right midfielder, so I was having a look at Mitchell Visa from Bayern. I knew it was going to cost quite a bit for him. And bad news there, Bidiramana and Harrison Reed have not accepted the contract. I was more bothered about Bidiramana because look at how cheap I was going to get him for 48,000. That's pretty good. And I thought, right, he was going to, I think he, in the end, was going to cost me more per week than the old transfer did itself. Robert, I wanted 1.7 for him. I made an inquiry with Valencia because I only had Goretzka really. I need somebody else. Maybe two more players. Anyway, Murray was accepted with that offer by. Watford accepted the offer for him. I keep on saying it wrong because I see the player name before I see the club, and forget the club's name, even though I know a lot of these players. I was also going in for Davi Salka. I'm using an older date pay, so I must point this out now because I reset it to restart like with which club I wanted to do because I tried it out with Man City first, and yeah, I forgot to reset it back to the latest update. That does it does also mean something else which you may or may not see throughout this series. Yeah, it's quite a dark matter, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Really, but yeah, you can see Vestergaard there. I was able to give him a contract offer, but as you can see, Yildirim, they accepted that. I was going to offer I was going to offer what he wanted. Really, I wasn't going to offer any more than what he wanted, to be honest. And then there's Van der Horn, who has now accepted and is now a Manchester United player. Which means the Vestergaard's move is absolutely pointless. Bidiramana has also accepted, and that means that we have a lot of central midfielders, and I don't even think we're going defensive midfielders out of all them. But Salka and Robert, the offers were accepted for, and we're going to make a contract. We're going to give him what he wants, and 4 years, 10 grand a week. I think that's pretty good for a player of his quality and calibre. And Davi Salka as well, that has accepted 2.9. It's probably a bit much, but not to worry too much at the moment. Salka there, you can see, crucial first team player I've offered him. Sean Murray has also accepted. I was desperate to sign him, and I don't know why I signed so many other players like Bidiramana and Forster-Kaski. Because it just leaves me with too many options. But Maya and Yildirim have both accepted now. It was obvious what I was going to do, in my point of view. I wasn't too bothered about Yildirim, he was just a backup option. And we signed Maya, because Maya is an absolutely incredible player on this game. And Robert, we also confirmed the signing of 1.7 million, and we still have 10 million left in the transfer budget, and quite a bit left in wages. This is before, of course, we complete this move with Davi Salka. So we're going to offer him 7 grand a week, just try and convince him a little bit more that he's the right player for this club. I don't think he was being very convinced. We had a decent offer in for Johnny Evans. I was happy to accept that. And Michael Carrick, 4.1 million. Going above their value is very unusual for a team when they go to buy a player off you, going straight away like that. We finally got Evans sold, and you can see their Carrick has also been sold. And Salka has accepted the contract offer, and he is now our player, which is pretty incredible. Now, we're going to sim this game just to end the episode. Thank you for watching this video. This has been Forza Potenza, and sorry the result didn't show then. of the sim game. My bad. It's like when I crop it down on the Elgato software, it doesn't exactly work correctly at times. Anyway, I'll see you in the next episode, which will be another video of this. We'll finish the transfer window and get started with our season. Bye.